Hello, Sammy. Thanks for reaching out for your post-holiday reading. January is usually when my business starts picking up again because I do have a year ahead spread. Now, I'm going to do the full Celtic on you, but we do have a year ahead spread if you're interested. It's a little bit more. It's like 14 cards. I do it at the shop, but I could also do it here as well. It's just, it's a pretty comprehensive, I like it. It tells us a lot because I take a card for each day of the month. So anyway, I like to shuffle. I know it's kind of a pain. I don't like to pre-shuffle because it's almost like, I feel like I'm talking to you sitting in front of me. I am using the Gothic Tarot deck. It's a little goofy, but it's very talkative. So I like it. It's a little goofy. But it's a good deck. So, all right. I'm going to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So we're going to begin here. Oh, I do like that. Okay. Got some brand new beginning energy here. We have an ending. We do. Yeah. Well, all right. I'll put them this way because then I'll hold them up so you can see. So in your current situation, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So the Three of Pentacles is a card of feeling like there's no teamwork, feeling like there's not a lot of stability, feeling like it's the card of the Apprentice. And so there could be things where you're like, hey, I think I missed some lessons here. But either way, it's an attempt to build a nice solid foundation. It is reversed. So again, there's that struggle, feeling non-supported, basically, is what the Three of Pentacles is. But what's crossing you reversed is the Ace of Pentacles, the manifestation card. Not to skip ahead, but in the foundation for your spread, you have the Magician, which is the other one of the other manifestation cards. It's actually the manifestation card for me as a reader. But the Ace of Pentacles is reversed because there's some sort of stagnancy here. Again, it's crossing this Three of Pentacles of feeling non-supported. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles that you want a brand new beginning. But you're, and based on what your past and your future holds, it looks like there's an ending. There's definitely looks like there's an ending here. So the Ace of Pentacles is like, okay, we've waited long enough, or, if we have to wait a little bit more, we will. But at the same time, let's get this show on the road. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is saying. You've manifested something different for yourself, and now you want to see the results. Or maybe you haven't been super clear with what you want, because to be honest, in the foundation, the Magician is showing up in your foundation, which is kind of like, are you being clear with yourself? Are you being clear with others? Are you being clear with the universe? Is like, you know what? I don't want this anymore. I do want this. I want to go towards this. That's kind of this energy. And I mean, these cards are similar in that vein of kind of like, what is it that you're trying to manifest? And it could be that, there's some difficult and painful endings, because in your past, and we'll go to the past first, we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So the Ten of Wands is the willingness to ask for help, to want to lessen your burden. And there's different ways to lessen your burden. You can literally unburden yourself of a situation or a person, or you can give something over to the universe. You can give something over to another person. It's that sort of energy. It's kind of just, I want to unburden myself. This is in your past, but again, it doesn't, I read pretty current energy, so it's not like it's the distant past. And then absolutely in your future, we have the Ten of Swords. Painful. So, we have the two painful endings here. In the past that I think you've been working up towards, and then we have the future, which is you kind of have to go through this ending. And you do, like I said, you do have a begin. I like how the beginning is pointing between the two endings. Because you do have it. It's like it's there. It's not like you're going to be left dangling, but at the same time, in your headspace, you have the Eight of Wands reversed. So the Eight of Wands reversed is kind of miscommunication. It's kind of like shooting out arrows and not sure where they're going to land. The Eight of Wands is typically Cupid's arrow. So when it's reversed, it can talk about, love lost, or passion lost, or feeling like I'm shooting out all these arrows and nothing's landing the way I want it to. And that kind of plays off of the Three of Pentacles reversed, feeling non-supported. And the Magician in your foundation feeling like, well, what is it that you want? Are you waffling? Are you going back and forth? Are you afraid to lay down burdens? Are you afraid to unload a person or a situation? That's, the Magician wants to give you what you want, but when it's reversed like that, it's about not being clear about what you want, for sure. 2023 is rough. We're closing out, 2023. I think a lot of people had it rough this year. Everything was expensive. People were like, this is just not the move this year. So, I'm not a firm believer that new year, new me kind of stuff. I feel like you can make changes at any time, but I know you've been kind of gearing up for a big change. If we look at the Pentacles, even if we don't look at it as a relationship, the Three of Pentacles is maybe trying to, if you're trying to do a side hustle, your own business. The Three of Pentacles can kind of talk about you need backing. You're kind of an apprentice. This is a new venture for you. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed is like, you're not quite ready to manifest what you want. You're almost there, but you need either more money or more stability or more backing. So there's a couple different ways we can read that in your current energy. But really the thing to do that you've been thinking about a lot is, this Ten of Wands reversed, like letting go of situations. Now, I will tell you, in your headspace, you have the Eight of Wands. In the past, you have the Ten of Wands. What's missing is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. The Nine of Wands is the battle weary that, he's got scars, he's, whatever, but he wants to put himself back in. So it's that go-to-itiveness. There could be fear and apprehension. When the Nine of Wands is kind of missing in between these two, there could be, I'm not sure if I'm going to land on my feet. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. So there's definitely fear and apprehension. And so it almost seems like two situations here. Could be an ending, like the relationship status, but it can also, you're still trying to build a nice solid foundation for some sort of side hustle or business that you want to do for yourself. So, but again, you're not quite prepared. It's like, you need a little bit more backing. All right, so we're going to go over to the side column here and see what we have. All right, how you feel about the situation is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is, it's challenge. I'm sorry, Six of Wands. Victory after the challenge. I'm sorry, I looked at that, I'm like, wait, no. This is a victory card. Card of Leo. A lot of fire on here. So we have a lot of fire and earth, which I like because it talks about being realistic, but also talks about action forward. So how you feel about is the victory card, Six of Wands. Attitude's in the right place. You know exactly kind of what you need to be doing, but there's still that maybe you're relying on other people. Maybe you're relying on, as hokey as it is, I don't want to say a sign from the universe, but you're hoping for something. You're like a bolt of lightning, but either way, you have this positive, wonderful attitude, even though we have, a fairly harsh ending and new beginning here. That's taken time. That's very slow, but you feel victorious. I mean, I love the Six of Wands, because the deal with the Six of Wands is you can't just sit around in your house and expect victory. This is the card of putting yourself out there. I like the wounded warrior that's missing. Putting yourself back into the battle, feeling that fatigue and stress, but knowing you have to go through with it. In your external, and again, here's another, I think you got this in my last reading with the Five of Pentacles. In your external. Five of Pentacles, fives are about challenges. Five of Pentacles is about leaving something which no longer serves you. That can be something practical. That can be a current relationship. That can be a current mindset. I'm going to take a couple clarifiers on the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, we got Nine of Pentacles, wanting to go towards your abundance. So you have to leave something in order to become more abundant. Ace of Cups. Brand new beginning in love. And I look at this as a self-love, filling up your cup. I'm going to pull from the bottom to see what crosses you, because this is in your external. And yeah, we have the Tower. Again, this has to be a shake-up moment. Shake-up moment. We got Scorpio energy on here. We got the Tower, which is Mars and Aries in Scorpio. I'm sorry, Scorpio and Aries in Mars. Because you guys have both the same ruler, at least you used to. It's that fight or flight. and it's what's going to cross you. So there has to be some sort of drastic measures here. And I mean, just seeing the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, I already knew there was going to have to be some sort of endings. And so the Tower is like, we need a reboot here. And the Tower, even though it's coming out in your external, it's something that you can orchestrate, but there is going to be external consequences. So in your hopes and fears, you have the Devil reversed. If you're going to get the Devil, this is the place, this is the way to get it. We are currently in Capricorn season. It's Saturn's return, right? So Capricorn, or the Devil reversed in your hopes and fears, is a hope of getting unstuck, unbound, moving away from patterns. That's the hope. And the hope is sooner rather than later, because we have some feeling of stagnation, and you're a fire sign, so you don't do well with lack of action and stagnation. But you got to build that solid foundation, because you don't want to repeat patterns. Because you look at Adam and Eve, they're all bound up. They're obviously beholden to patterns and self-sabotage and things that aren't working, and they keep repeating it. So the hope is to get to break that cycle. And we're in Capricorn season, and we're going to be here for, three more weeks at least. In your outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Tons of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles reversed is kind of about letting your guard down. It's about letting your guard down, but it's also about, not too much where you're destabilized. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles reversed again in your current situation talks about not feeling supported. The Four of Pentacles in your outcome can kind of perpetuate that, kind of feel like, what do I need to do to so I don't destabilize? Because you have a Tower moment here. So rightly so, you're going to have a Four of Pentacles where you have to get back on track. You have to get back to that balance. But there's things that have to be done. If you're playing the safe route, that's what's leading to this kind of Tower moment. That's leading to this stagnation. That's leading to this feeling like, man, I keep repeating patterns. I'm stuck. I need an ending. And again, the Magician can't do his work if you're not clear with the universe. We were talking about Spirit this morning. Spirit has a pretty clear message here, to be honest. So I don't have any of my oracle decks here. But if you need any clarification on anything here, feel free. I can pull a couple cards. I'm actually thinking about, you need some advice with the Magician. So let me see. All right, we have a Seven of Cups reversed, feeling overwhelmed, and we have Temperance, which is, it's kind of that card of, I'm done being patient. The Temperance card is the alchemy card, turning lead into gold, but now's the time. Now's the time to strike. Now's the time, and you literally have cups. Seven of Cups can be overwhelmed with things, but it can also be like, it's one of those neutral cards of like, I'm feeling like, if you even just look at her, she's just doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know whether to move forward, go backwards, and it's like she's just emotionally having a rough time, and it's flanking the Magician. So the Temperance, next to the Magician is like, now's the time, and she literally is the Alchemist, which is a form of magic. It's more of a scientific form of magic, but either way. So I'm going to take one more card from the bottom to see what crosses you with this Magician. And yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So again, you have 3 tens. It is time for an ending. It is time for an ending. And, the Ten of Pentacles reverse can be that, it's that disappointment card. It's that, I thought this was going to be my legacy. I thought this is what I was going to be doing the rest of my life. But, you're going to it's time to branch out. It's time to do something different. I like it. It's heavy. It's got a lot of information in it. So again, let me know what you think. And if you need any clarification, I wish I had a couple of my oracles, because I always like to wrap it up with an oracle, but most of my stuff is at the shop. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to take a picture of the spread also and send it to you. And then it's because it takes 20 minutes for this to upload. So I'm going to take a picture of the spread too, so you can just kind of see. Hopefully there won't be too much of a glare. All right, Sammy, thank you so much for reaching out to me, and I'll talk to you soon.